Hi, how you doing? This is Greg Van Kirk, and I'd like to spend a few minutes going through this Touchpoints blueprint for you. This is for conversations focused on defining touchpoint strategies. This is one of the innovation design tools, and you'll currently find this in Toolkit 6 Design Blueprints. So I'm going to go through at the top here about this tool, read through that. Then you see down below how to use this tool. The collaborative Changemaking, the collaborative conversation tool is right here in Google. It's in Google Sheets, right? So if you look at the top, you can click here or on the tool to access the Google Sheet and make an editable copy. So go through and change it as you wish, share it, use it virtually, use it in a hybrid fashion, what have you. And then I'm going to go through some of the engagement role guidance briefly. So how you might apply this tool depending on the role that you're playing. So for about this tool, successful change making is created through relationships, and relationships are built on touch points. A touch point is any time you're in contact with the people you aspire to support. This touchpoint blueprint tool should help you and your team design a thoughtful and comprehensive touchpoint strategy. As a general rule, the more quality touch points you have, the better the relationship. The touch points included in this tool are as follows. So first you have the pre-decision phase before somebody decides if they're going to want to get access to, take advantage of, adopt, use, what have you, what you have to offer. So within the pre-decision phase, you have awareness. This is making people aware of your product or service or program as a solution to a specific pain point or problem. So first awareness comes, then comes consideration. This is people considering your solution as opposed to others. Next, we have the decision phase. This is when a person makes a decision to quote unquote buy your change-making innovation, your solution. After the decision phase, after someone has quote unquote bought it or has actually bought it, you have the post-decision phase. Retention. Retention refers to the ability to retain customers, users over time. It involves ensuring that people continue to find value in the product, service, program, what have you, and remain satisfied with their overall experience. Advocacy, this is where you want to get to in the end, too. Advocacy means turning satisfied customers or users into advocates who promote to others. Okay, so we have the pre-decision phase, the decision phase, and the post-decision phase. With regards to the tool itself, so we're starting at the top, the target audience/community. So who is it that you're going to build touch points for? Right? Who is it that you want to be in contact with? Who is it that you want to go through these phases? Then if you'll see on the left, on the top left, we have strategy ideas. Okay. And we have, if we continue down the left, we have priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. And then within each one of those, if we look at priority 1 to the right of that, we have goals and then we have design ideas. Okay. So essentially what you want to do, and you may only address priority 1 only, or you may also go to priority 2 within anything within one box here. You may just do priority 1, and then another one you're going to do priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, because you're going to have different ideas. But essentially what you want to do is, if we go to priority 1 as an example, and we look at goals, and then we look over to the right, we see touch point phases, pre-decision to the left, and then awareness. So I want to note down, what is our goal, our priority 1 goal, sort of our best idea, our top priority for creating awareness. What's our goal? What is our goal? We want people to be aware of what? Be aware of our solution, be aware of our program, be aware of a certain opportunity, right? Be aware of that there's something out there that can help them achieve their goals, right? So what's the exact goal? And then design ideas. How are we going to design this touch point strategy? How are we going to design to achieve our goals? Then we're going to do the same. What's our goal with consideration? What do we want them to be considering, right? And then our design ideas. And then we continue with decision. What is our goal? We want them to buy something. We want them to sign up for a program, for example. So what's our goal? Be specific. And then again, what are our design ideas? How are we going to make that possible? And then we have post-decision, right? Retention, the goal for retention, the goal for advocacy. And with each of those, what are our design ideas? So you want to build all of this out. Where we fail oftentimes is that we miss one of them, or we get to decision. And for example, we get to decision and we even miss retention and advocacy. We just move on, right? Or we try to have somebody make a decision without having created awareness and consideration, right? So this keeps you true to the process of touch points that you'll want to have to be successful with your solution. And again, build out as many priority ideas as you want. There's space here for 3. You may have more, certainly you may have fewer. With regards to engagement role guidance, so I've got this tool and now let's say I'm hands-on. What you might do is create a Touchpoints blueprint for the solution that the organization you're volunteering, working, or interning with is offering to community members. So how are they going about creating this? What is their Touchpoints strategy? Maybe you can help out illuminate a few things by asking them questions and learning. If you're consulting, use this to help the organization team and our project team that you're consulting for build a Touchpoints blueprint for a new or modified solution, strategy, or program. As with all of these tools, this can be one of your final deliverables. And if you're innovating, build a Touchpoints blueprint for your innovation, of course. All right, so hopefully you find this helpful. Great tool, I think, to really make you think through all of these things. And this is oftentimes where we miss in our innovations, is actually building out how we're going to get out there, how we're going to create touch points to build a relationship. So hopefully you find that helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out if I can be of support or in any way, or if you'd like to collaborate. Apart from that, all the best and have a wonderful day.